starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off first talking with G. Then we went and added Corey. Then we went and added Corey. Added Prince, that's the KPG. We started off fresh with KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
What up, what up, what up, baby? Welcome to Talking with KPG. I'm your boy G. On my right-hand side, we got our dog, HBCU champ, Chuck Little John. What's good, my dog?
What's really going on?
Man, I don't know it, man. I don't know. It's been a quiet weekend. It's been a quiet weekend. We're waiting for our dog Corey to jump on, and we'll be without our guy Prince today, man. So, yeah, man, we just waiting for something to happen. You know, we got a couple things going on: some Winter Olympics, Pro Bowl, a couple coaching changes, a couple WNBA free agency transitions and acquisitions, and some that decided to stay where they were, man. So we'll jump into a couple of those things just to throw it out there. You know, the WNBA is starting up pretty soon, man. So it's almost that time to start getting into it, man. So how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. Just came back from my little big cousin's birthday, 48th birthday. Yeah, down in Jacksonville, man. So we just pulled in. So I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right.
That's good. That's good. Hey, you want to talk about your beautiful reaffirmation video, do you?
Then, you know, I think we'll talk about the Lakers a little bit, you know. Yeah, we you know that I sent that to y'all, man, in love, man. I didn't expect the abuse that I received.
Oh man.
So still waiting on my dog to pull up, man. Still waiting on some more viewers. This is episode 88 of Talking with KPG season 2. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for rocking with us. We appreciate you, each and every one of you all that are out there in Twitter land and YouTube land and on Facebook, man. Thank y'all. Do not forget to subscribe to the show. Get your uncle, your sister, your brother, your cousins, everybody else to subscribe to the show as well. We are giving away 2 Hawks tickets to the person who has the most people come and subscribe to our channel. We have a way to see how that happens is when you tell your friend, your brother, your mom, your dad, your cousin, whoever it is, when you tell them to subscribe to the show, we want them to like as well as comment. In the comment section, make sure they put your name, whoever sent you. You know, like, so say, Chuck, I tell you, hey, man, I subscribe to this channel. All right, go to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like, and then comment. And when you comment, put Galen in there. So when I read through the comments, and I see all the comments on there, and I see your name. So the one with the most names on there, they will win the 2 Hawks tickets. And like I said, the Hawks are rolling, man. We said this last show. The Hawks are rolling, man. It's a good ticket, a good show to go see. Go see Iceman, Trae Young. Freeze you out, baby. Freeze you out. So
yeah, they playing right now.
Yeah, they're playing right now against the Dallas Mavericks.
Yep.
I think it was halftime when I checked last time. So
yeah, in third quarter now.
Third quarter now.
Yeah.
Okay. And it looked like I just turned it there and Boggy like he just got hurt. You know, that ain't good. Nope. That ain't good. Well, let's go ahead and get going, man. And I'm sure Corey will jump on. I know my boy had to get some sleep in before the show. So let's go ahead and jump in, man. Let's talk about this WNBA while we're here. So, Breanna Stewart, the great Breanna Stewart, they call her Stewie up in Seattle. She had contemplated going out and testing the free agents market just to see what she can get out there. She decided to come back. She decided to come back to Seattle. So she is actually staying in Seattle, and she's taking a max deal, a 1-year max deal. And you won't believe how much the max deal is.
I think you said that. Yes, and this is it's crazy how they compare it all to the NBA.
It's and I know they have to build. I understand that, but you see a max deal, you're expecting, it
Millions.
to be millions.
Yeah.
Her max deal was $228,000. That was the max deal that she signed, which is I mean, I guess it's good for them, but that's a big difference. But Seattle, thank goodness, is keeping their star. She is Seattle.
Yeah.
And they actually also another one staying, Jewel Lloyd. She went out there and looked at the possibility of leaving, and she's staying too. So they kept some key pieces to that Seattle team. So that's major for them. Asha Wilson for your Las Vegas Aces, my dog.
Yeah.
She is actually staying as well. She signed
That's
a
good.
2-year. Yeah, that's good. That's good. She's a star, man. You don't want to lose her. So she is actually staying again, and her 2-year contract is for $338,422. So, hey, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces on keeping her. That's major. She's everything they need. She's everything.
Yeah.
She's pretty much the Aces. She runs that team. So, I'm glad to see her staying there. A big pickup, and most of the people stayed in their respective spots, but this one star, the leading scorer last year, she left and went to the Phoenix Mercury. Tina Charles has moved on to the Phoenix Mercury. That is major. Now you have Brittany Griner, Tina Charles, Skylar, and Diana Taurasi. Yeah. That is a squad. That is a squad, man. So kudos to them. My Atlanta Dream, they haven't really done much. They did make a trade today, though. And let me see if I can pull that up and let y'all know what my Dream did today. They traded Kennedy Parker to the Los Angeles Sparks for a couple draft picks.
I'm trying to remember. It was a young lady, I guess, on the team last year that they were saying was causing, I guess, problems in the locker room or what the case may be. Was that her?
No, that's Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams left. She's up in Connecticut. I believe she went to Connecticut. Yeah, so she left. So they have the Dream have a bunch of cap space. So they can eventually get some big names if they're willing to come, man. They have enough money to get some of these people.
It seems like most of the big names are starting to stay in place.
Yeah. Liz Cambridge, another big star from your Aces team. Yeah, she left. and joined the Sparks.
She left.
Yes.
What the?
Yes. Yes. So the Sparks are trying to get back in there, man. They didn't like that taste they had in their mouth from last year. Derek Fisher, he's deciding, man, I'm gonna do the Los Angeles Rams. I'm gonna go all in this year. And
I thought you was gonna say you could do a Los Angeles Lakers. I thought that's what you was gonna say.
he didn't decide to go the old route. He decided I'm going the new route, man. So yeah, he said he's gonna try to get all he can, man, and make a run this year. This year. So he re-signed Tia Cooper as well. So those are just a couple names, man. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and start plugging in the WNBA because they're starting up pretty soon. So it's kind of time for us to start getting more into that, man.
Okay.
So I know we'll transition on to, I know right now we are in to Black History Month. And we always said we're going to start every show or have every show we'll have, we want to show somebody somebody who's done something special for, in Black History Month or for Black History Month. And this person right here is a special person, I believe, that is huge. And I'll put him out here. And I know you probably have a lot to say about this person right here. So we'll start with you first, Chuck, but let's put him out here.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Doug Williams. Mr. Doug Williams. First Black quarterback to play and win a Super Bowl. Was it 1988?
86.
86? Okay. Super Bowl, what, 22?
Yeah. I think it was Super Bowl 22.
Yeah, Super Bowl 22. The guy had a stellar game, man. Doug Williams, what he had, 18 for 29, 340 yards on 18 completions, 4 touchdowns. Tell me what you thought, man, when I put that picture up, man.
Oh, like you just said, the first African American quarterback to win the Super Bowl. But as when you sent that to me today, I went back and did a little bit more research because, I only knew him when he came to Washington, and I didn't realize that he was like a number 17 pick with Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But when they talked about his salary, his salary was like $120-something thousand back then.
Wow.
And he was a starter. And they say there was so many backups that was making more than he was.
Wow. How much now? 127,000?
I think it's 127,000 I read today. And then when his contract ended and he wanted to go up to like 600,000, the Bucks didn't want to pay it. So what I found out was that before he came to Washington, he actually went to the USFL.
Yeah.
And played for the USFL before he came to Washington.
Right.
I really didn't know they did because I really didn't pick up on him. I knew he played for Grambling. I knew he coached at Grambling, but I didn't follow his tenure until you mentioned today before he came to Washington.
Okay. And I'm sure a lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know he went to the CFL or XFL and played, and played over there. I think he was over there with Doug Flutie in there, right?
Yeah.
So Doug was a you would have thought he would have had a better career with the game he had in that Super Bowl. Because he had everything it takes to be a quarterback. You can tell.
He got hurt. Too, though.
Okay.
He got hurt after that.
After that.
After he got hurt, then that's when who came in? I think it was it Schrader? that came in after him.
Was it Schrader or Ripken?
No, Ripken came in after him.
Okay.
It was Schrader that got hurt. They put him in, and him and Schrader didn't get along.
Okay.
Him and Schrader didn't get along, and then when Doug got hurt, Ripken went in, but now him and Ripken got along. I think I read something about they even had T-shirts or something made up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got along that well.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So yeah, kudos to Doug Williams. He paved the way for the Randall Cunninghams, the Rodney Peets, the Charlie Wards. Even though my cousin didn't make it into the NFL, but that allowed other teams to see that a black quarterback can be successful.
Yeah.
So
because that's the other thing they say when he started for them, he was the first, I think, African American quarterback. He was the only not the first, but he was the only African American quarterback in the NFL at that time when he was playing.
Right. Yeah, open the door for Warren Moon to come in, because I think Warren came in like a year after him, right?
Yeah.
And I believe Warren Moon was the same way. He had to play in the XFL as well. Or not the XFL, but the other.
I think he played in the Canadian League, I think.
Canadian League, Canadian League. So the same thing, man. So he opened up that door, man. So that's major, a major step in bringing the NFL to where it is today, where we're still having issues and other things, but that was the one that opened up the door. So thank you, Doug Williams, man, and on Black History Month for talking with KPG, man. We salute you. We salute you, Mr. Doug Williams. So let's move on, and we're talking about situations going on in the league that we talked about on Wednesday. Doug Peterson, and let me say this first. I believe Doug Peterson is a good coach. I don't believe Doug Peterson should have been fired from Philadelphia. Doug Peterson is now the Jacksonville Jaguars coach. Beat out Byron Leftwich, which I will say, I think they actually gave him an opportunity. I believe that they were really considering him. And like you said last week, they didn't want to get rid of the GM. So they actually just chose the GM over Byron Leftwich because the GM he's staying, so and I guess Doug Peterson was fine with it. So give me your thoughts on that, man. What do you think? How do you think Doug Peterson would do with he got a quarterback over there?
Yeah, he got a quarterback, but that's pretty much all he got. And that's at times last year they played pretty good, but I guess Brian Leftwich didn't want to work with the GM, so I'm not sure if Peterson's going to work with the GM better, but the two of them together are going to have to better do something to bring you some more caliber athletes. Like I said, I don't follow Jacksonville that much, but if they had somebody that stood out, then you would know about it. So right now, the only person I know of is Trevor Lawrence. Now, I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the receiver's name that left New Orleans, a real good receiver. I think he went to Jacksonville, didn't, but he was hurt all last year. Can't remember his name.
I'm gonna pull up their roster right now.
I think he went to Jacksonville, but I think he was hurt all last year. Now, if I'm right and he comes back, then that'll be a little bit of help for Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence just needs some. I think Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. He can be a good quarterback, but he's gonna have to have a supporting cast. They got to do him like they did Joe Burrow and bring somebody in to support him.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna need some players, like you said. They're gonna need some players to surround them. But it first starts with the offensive line. They need to give that man some offensive line help because he was getting killed out there.
Yeah,
he was getting killed out there. So let's go through some of the receivers or some of the players that they do have in Jacksonville right now. And Tavon Austin, and he's a speedy receiver, slight in built though. He's just a burner. He's not gonna, he's not he's your gadget player. He's not gonna do a whole lot for you in the receiver slot or nothing like that, or on the wide. He's like you said, he's gonna be just that one who's gonna run deep. Give me a 9 route and I'm gone. That's it.
Yeah.
DJ Shark is good. Yeah, DJ Shark is really good. He's a good receiver. Marvin Jones Jr. He actually had a decent season this year as well. Then you have before I go into the defense, let's see. Jadon Mickens, not really familiar with him. Oh, James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end.
Okay.
O'Shaughnessy. He had a good year as well. So yeah, they are struggling, man. No names that we really know of. Makai Sargent, running back. Oh, Chenault, Laviska Chenault. So they have some decent receivers. I've heard
that receiver. And like I said, I can't remember his name, but that star receiver that was at the Saints,
Minnesota. Well, he's supposed to be. I think he went from Minnesota to the Saints, but got hurt, like you said. Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah,
that's you thinking about?
No, not him. It was another guy. The top receiver that was there, Drew Brees last year. I can't remember his name. Oh God, what's the guy's name?
Mike.
What is his name?
He's still there. He just sat out. Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, he just sat out this year. He got hurt and he just never came back.
Okay, I thought he had left.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
And remember they were saying that he didn't want to play with Jameis Winston.
So he must not be playing this year either then. Because I don't think Jameis Winston leaving.
No, he's still gonna be there, man. Let's go with the running backs. The running backs they have: Carlos Hyde, Travis Etienne.
Yeah, he got hurt this year though.
Yeah, he got hurt in the preseason, right?
Yeah.
He didn't play one down, but that's the running back from Clemson.
Yeah, that's his teammate. Yeah, from the backfield. So he may help him a little bit, but like you say, it's gonna all start with the offensive line. If you got a decent running back, no offensive line.
Right. James Robinson, he the one who had to fill in and play for him. So they have a couple pieces here and there. They, like you said, they got to hit in the draft and they got to get some people over there, man.
Yeah.
And I believe Doug Peterson can. I think he will if the GM allows him to. I think he can do a good job, man. He won a Super Bowl with Philadelphia, who really didn't have nobody. So I believe he can turn that team around, man. So it's a good pickup, but I hate to see Byron Leftwich not get that position.
Right.
And I guess breaking news: the Miami Dolphins have signed Mike McDaniels. I mean, he didn't come from a juggernaut in offense, but let me say this: that San Francisco offense, I believe they were in the top 10 in offense. I believe they were in the top 10. So I'm not sure if that's enough for him to get the head coaching job, but he's the new head coach, man, the OC of the San Francisco 49ers.
So do we really think that he was truly OC, that Shanahan wasn't involved in that at all?
I don't. Yeah, I don't believe he was calling the plays. I believe that was Mike Shanahan's doing. It looked like a Mike Shanahan type, giveaways. And I think a lot of people have said like that's Shanahan doing Shanahan things. Yeah. He's taking a lot of blame for the loss they had against the Rams with a lead and then giving it away. So Yeah, it's good. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Is he really calling the plays?
Yeah. We'll find out here next year as he become a head coach.
Yes. So no Kellen Moore, man. No Kellen Moore. And so that means Kellen Moore is still out there.
I mean, Kellen Moore is going to stay in place.
There, with that job being gone, there are 2 more jobs left, right? Yes. New Orleans and Houston.
Minnesota hired somebody?
Minnesota, yeah. Minnesota hired who did we say Minnesota hired?
That's right then. So it's only New Orleans and Houston left.
Yeah, no. So Minnesota hasn't hired nobody.
Okay.
No, they haven't. Oh, wait a minute. So there's 3.
Yeah, Minnesota, Houston, and the Saints.
Let's see. Yeah, Minnesota has not hired anybody. Ain't that something? Yeah. So 3 teams.
And so Ben is supposed to be going to interview. I think is today
with New Orleans.
Ben is supposed to be going to interview with New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, I would love that. I would love that. Do you think he can work something out or get the best out of James Winston?
He probably can. Look what he's done with Mahomes. But the thing is, with the way that the coach left New Orleans, is it who that nation gonna give him a chance?
Let me say this: that Who Dat Nation, they are loyal to Who Dat Nation. They are loyal to the Saints. It's not really all about the coaches and the players. They love them when they're there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you leave, they cool with, okay, well, whoever's coming up next, that's who we gonna roll with. So they'll take whoever's out there, man. And I think they'll love to take Eric Bieniemy. Hey, let's add our dog to the stream, man.
Yeah, I think that he'll do good in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Now, my man that just joined us may not want him to go there, but
let's welcome our other co-host, Decatur's realist. Who probably did like, hey, get that out your eye right there, dog.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, my dog.
What's happening, fellas? Let me do this before we get started. Let me apologize if I may seem a little off. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Pray for me and my crew. We're a little under the weather, but at the same time, show must go on. So if I seem a little disoriented, a little discombobulated, a little anything with this on it. I don't know many words. Anything with this. If you hear what sounds like a drum beating, let's.
Yeah, my man got everything in there.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not disinterested. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But we welcome my dog back to the show, man. Hey, good to see you, big homie.
Hey man, it's always good to be seen and not viewed.
Right. That's right. You right about that.
Hey man, he was cool as hell, man. He was cool.
Yeah, you don't want nobody saying it was about you.
Hey, my uncles always say it's good to be seen and not viewed. Boy, because it took me a minute, I viewed. Look, let me tell y'all this story before we get kicking. So I'm texting with Galen. I ain't gonna lie, like this let you know how sick we are. So my wife, I'm on the couch and I got my baby girl in my arms or whatever because she a little we all under the weather. So she goes, so you gonna miss the show? I mean, you gonna miss the Super Bowl? I go, I guess I gotta miss. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to sleep. I guess I'm gonna miss it. And she was like, oh, that don't make no sense. And then she go, it comes on at 6:00, and I was like, 6:00? Oh, man, it's messed up. And she go, no, it's between 3 and 6. And I was like, 3 and 6. She go, you gotta be asleep at that time. And I was like, oh, I am. Look, I'm like, okay, all right, guess I'm guess I'm, gonna miss it, be sleep. So I text Galen, like, listen, man, should we fix the time of the show because it's gonna be between Super Bowl? He go, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I just go to talk. So he go, say, bro, Super Bowl ain't today, and I'm like, so I look at the text and I'm like, and I go, so I go with my wife. I said, Super Bowl ain't today. What you talking about? She go, what? So she looking around. Then we both looking confused at this point. I'm like, hey, don't talk to me when you sick and I'm sick too. We both ain't making no sense. She thought the Super Bowl was the day, and then she was like, she go, it ain't even at the right stadium. And I didn't pick up none of that at the time. And finally, when I started talking to G, I'm like, she's talking about the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Goofy, man, goofy, but stay healthy, everybody. Stay healthy. Get a lot of sleep and rest and all that good stuff.
So, man, is the family getting better, man? They getting better
right now. Yeah, they miss it. Yeah, they missing school tomorrow, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to make a phone call myself. The only reason why, okay, let me tell you. Like I said, people that don't know me, okay, I drive for a living. I go a distance, for a living. I don't want to have one of the problems out on the road somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to pack an extra pair with me, for anything, Hey, I ain't gonna lie. In my mind, I'm like, you're gonna challenge my gangster. I pull over on 75 South and squat, or I might have to bring a 5-gallon bucket with me and make it happen. I don't know, but I'm scared. Have you ever had that feeling when you just can't get home fast enough?
Hey, them outside bathroom breaks, dog. Woo.
Hey. And G, okay, so in the daytime, in our line of work, if you don't have them spots where you can, comfortably go,
right?
Hey,
right.
Hey, Charles, can I use it? No, you can't use the bathroom. I thought we were cool. All right, go to the next.
Yeah, I would never take a route that doesn't have those things, areas. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I have to have a spot on every place I go. So, yeah, gotta have a spot, man. Gotta have a spot.
Yeah, man.
So, well, wait, man. I'm sorry to hear that everything's, you got that stuff bubbling around over there inside the household.
The tank empty too, bro. I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing left to give. I ain't got nothing left to give, bro. Hey, listen to the KPG family. Listen, I give you all I got, but I ain't got nothing. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? It's over. But then you like, ugh. You got to go check. You can't not go check. Then look, then my daughter don't come in. Poof. Daddy, yeah, had on the lap one time. Yeah, let's figure this thing out.
Yeah, did y'all eat something, man? Was something y'all ate, man? Or what?
Straight up. All right. So Friday, we go to Eggleston because my daughter Thursday night wasn't feeling so hot, man. It's now her pediatrician in Eggleston, at Children's Hospital of Atlanta said that there's a bug going around. Mm-hmm. Starting with children. Now, if you're around a child, you can get that bug too. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I stayed up with my wife while I was driving. She was a trooper on Thursday night, man, going into Friday morning, and lethargic as a mud boy come Friday. But my little mama, she ended up getting sick, and we as a family have now, it tag you it, but what you eat is coming down. And then on top of that, my wife had the nerve to have made shrimp fettuccine, and hey, boy, add some shrimp to not feeling good. Oh, Lord Jesus. Listen, I'm gonna share something with y'all too. I remember I came into a public bathroom one time. I remember it was JC Penney. And I didn't want dude going in. I said, man, I hope it didn't smell like that going down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. That's how it's everybody wait. Now, I got 3 bathrooms, but everybody occupied a unit somewhere.
Right. Right.
Gotta go check on somebody. But
yeah. Well, hope y'all get better, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
That's so, man.
But the show must go on.
Let's get this rabbit hole, man. Let's get out this rabbit hole.
Unfortunately, when you got smaller children, they bring stuff home. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dad. hey, baby. Look, you pick. Hey, Dad. Hey, poo poo. Hey, my boo. Look. Hey, Daddy. Look, y'all know y'all know. Y'all know it's over.
Let me tell you a quick story before we jump back in there. Me, my big bro, Jay Belcher, man, we were at what mall were we at? I want to say at South DeKalb Mall. And he had his daughters at the time who were maybe 3 and 1 or 4 and 2, young children. So we walking through the mall looking for shoes and stuff, just chit-chatting. And baby girl's nose was running. So he's like, oh man, you got some tissue, G? I was like, man, I don't have any tissue, dog. He's like, man, well, wipe the nose, put it in his pocket. He was like, I was like, Jay, man, what you doing, dog? He was nice, man. I gotta get my baby nose clean, man. He cleaned her nose out, man. Just put it in his pocket. He wiped it on the inside of his pocket, man. Kept walking. I was like, dog, you got to be the nastiest. 3-4 years later, same situation. I had my daughter. Man, I'm teasing. Well, they said, how you doing? Jay was like, yep. There you go, there. yeah. Hey, anything for the kids. Yep. Anything for the kids, dog.
Oh, man.
Come here. Look, come here. Yeah. Wiping the window off.
Yeah. That what you do. That what you do for your babies, man. That what you do for your babies.
Hardcore. And they don't think you love them sometimes. You know, I don't know what I did for you.
All right, man. So we was just talking about the new addition that the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins have picked up. You want to give us your thoughts on those two before we move on to Minnesota?
Now, to make sure I'm on the same page here, Jacksonville, they hired your boy from Philadelphia, right?
Doug Peterson.
Doug, dirty Doug. I think, and this is, it's not a bad pick. Peterson is a safe pick. I think, a Super Bowl winning head coach, is never a bad thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So even with Doug, I think he could have still been coaching at Philadelphia had it not been Philadelphia. You know what I mean? He took a lot of scrutiny the year after he wins a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just didn't think he got a fair shake, afterwards. It was all good when he was winning, you know what I'm saying? But then he still has a good win. He has a winning percentage, you know what I'm saying? So it was a safe pick for them. Now, New Orleans, I was just reading about it. Who is the offensive coordinator for the 49ers, correct?
Correct.
All right. So that let me know that,
Miami.
Oh, Miami's offensive coordinator.
No,
Miami hired him.
He went to Miami.
Okay, so it's not New Orleans. It's Miami.
Yeah, he went to Miami.
With Miami. Right.
Okay, so that well, no, that doesn't change my answer. Because Eric Bieniemy was one of those candidates also who interviewed. So if that, I was about to say it changed my thought, but it didn't, because he was one of the ones that interviewed for both New Orleans and Miami. So with that being said, another OC that doesn't have the resume as Bieniemy got the job again. When you ask me if a 4-time, AFC, champion, 1-time Super Bowl champion has made it, made his way through an offense with what has developed as one of the most potent offenses in the AFC, I don't see how he doesn't get a fair shot when you coming up under a coach like Andy Reid, and then Andy Reid says, listen, this is my second hand man here. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy. I don't question his play calling whenever y'all, whenever they throw shade at, at them as a team, at his decision making, like, okay, like the stuff that McCarthy's going through with Kellen Moore, he doesn't go through that with Wnba,
Right.
So,
right.
and now, and I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my opinion, and I know me and Prince have butted heads on these before. Mike McCarthy is a Super Bowl winning coach. You don't question, sometimes it can be shaky. Any coach. Tomlin has done that, I mean, some of the best have made some, I could have done better. But when you have an offensive coordinator that you allow to do what they're supposed to do, that says a lot for your coach. You know what I'm saying? That says a lot for that person too. So for Miami to have hired, the pick that they picked, I mean, it is what it is. I just, you just ask that question, which we've been asking that question. Is it fair out there? And I'm still not sure, bro, but it's not looking like it. Not looking like it. So, I mean, congratulations to the brother. I mean, they had one good year this year with their offense being the way it is. With him being Debo, with him making Debo a Pro Bowler and making Garoppolo look decent too.
Chuck asked a good question. Chuck, go ahead, ask that question again to Corey.
Yeah, I guess like we were saying for you came on, Corey. My question about him though was, it's already been stated that Wnba is actually calling the plays. So my only concern is about this guy from San Francisco. Is it truly him calling the plays, or is it Shanahan calling the plays that he just got the title?
Shanahan being a gangster a gangster OC, learning from his dad. He said he got hundreds and hundreds of plays, so I'm sure that those plays that guy has had to have been, either altered or either okayed by Shanahan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he learned from his dad and granddad. I mean, they've been in the league. So if I had to answer that, I'm pretty sure you go, if you come up and write me a play up, I go, hey man, work on that some more,
Like you say, Wnba is proven for sure. 4-time AFC champ, Super Bowl champ, but hopefully, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but hopefully he'll come on with New Orleans.
What's wrong with you, man? Why you do that? Why you be doing that? What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, man. I want another African American coach out there. I think that's the last team he's interviewed with. I think.
Man, as much I want. Well, hold on. It's Chicago hadn't. They chose to, didn't they? Did they choose? Oh, Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota hadn't chosen. Minnesota.
Still. Yeah. You got Minnesota. You got Minnesota, New Orleans, and
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston. 3 teams.
Go to H-Town. Send them to H-Town. And hopes that your boy would want to stay. Deshaun Watson would want to stay, and what better way to make Deshaun Watson stay than to say, listen, I have worked with one of the most gangsters quarterbacks in the league right now, and I think you got some of the same kind of talent. Now, I'm not saying that he can. I'm not saying he could throw like Mahomes, but
that's really something to think about.
Yeah.
Peep the game. So I watched watching the Senior Bowl, right? Watching these new guys that are coming out.
Yeah.
And some of them cats were looking real good, man, real sharp. Your boy Reader out of Cincinnati looked real good. I'm as a Falcons guy, I'm hoping that we pick somebody. But I hope we get that boy from Cincinnati, man. Just look at a decent QB that's got, them side throws, I mean, them one of the hardest ones to make. I know timing is everything. And it's another kid out there, black kid. Let me ask this question to you guys. I know you guys have watched, probably not as invested as I am in the Falcons, but do you feel like, and I know it's a stretch, but I'm using this because we didn't get Justin Fields, that as an owner, you have lost faith in the black quarterback in Atlanta with the Michael Vick situation? Do you see our owner hiring or drafting another black kid because of how let down he was by Michael Vick.
So was he? He was the only one Michael Vick was there?
Yeah, remember Michael Vick had. Owner he had pushed Michael Vick out.
Yeah, he was pushing him around.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay.
He asked him. He said, "Mike, are you guilty of this? You know, did you do it? No, I ain't do it." He lied. You lied to that dude. Then you end up losing 4 years because you lied. He probably could have did Jerry Jones. I got some of the best lawyers out there. That's one thing I can say about Jerry. Them guys don't go to jail. Them guys don't go to jail. I got you, G. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you stay out of jail. He's gonna be in our program. Gonna be in my care. Hey man, you know that's my question to you both. I mean,
I would hope that he hadn't, seeing that the evolution of the black quarterback in the NFL and how there's a lot of them are changing the game now and making them more two-dimensional. So I would hope that he has not lost that mentality about a black quarterback, because like you say, your man is not going to. I mean, your man's not going to be there much longer. So you got to step up and do something. And if a black quarterback is the next best athlete out there and the best fit for your team, that's the route he should go if he wants to win.
When they said the Atlanta Falcons select and Justin Fields was there, we didn't pick him up. Go ahead, G. I'm my bad.
No, you good. I don't think it is either. And I think, didn't y'all draft DJ Shockley?
Yeah, but that was before him.
That was before him?
We didn't draft him. We picked him up. We didn't draft DJ Shockley. We picked him up, and then he that was during the time when we had DJ Shockley played under Glanville, you know what I'm saying, for a season. We had him for
it was that long ago?
Back in the cut, man. That was DJ Shockley.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Glanville, it was your boy that went to UCL, came from UCL, or the UCLA coach right after that. Because he was there before Mike Vick got there, and we picked him up off the.
Didn't y'all have another black quarterback, a backup?
Yeah, we had your boy that's been the OC for Tampa Bay, Leftwich.
Y'all had Leftwich?
We had Leftwich for a season. I think we had him for like 8 or 9 games. Who else you talking about? I mean, these are trash heap guys. Now, these ain't the Atlanta Falcons select.
I definitely thought y'all had some young. No, okay, well,
Well, let me say this here. Not since Michael Vick. We haven't drafted a black quarterback.
No,
but since Michael Vick, we've had no black quarterback in the back. I mean,
no, he's scared.
Yeah.
There's been too many talented black quarterbacks that came out, and he hasn't had one of them. And I'm not saying like great, but talent. These to try and see what they have.
The past 14 seasons we've had Matt Ryan. He get up. He's only missed 1 game. Which I understand. There was never a reason to hire anybody in the past 13 seasons. So that part I get. But when you're in a position to say, all right, my quarterback is teetering on the, can we start looking? Because we don't even look.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like DJ Shockley is, I think he's 38 years old. Let me see to be exact. Whenever he played for when he played for us out of Georgia. Let's see. Atlanta Falcons. You know what? Here you go, G. We had him from 2006 to 2010.
Oh.
Who knew? Did you know that?
I thought y'all did.
We did.
Yeah. I thought y'all did.
We drafted. Okay, he was picked up 7th round, pick number 223. Get the hey guys, listen. I apologize. Whenever I come up with wait, let me make sure who drafted him. I mean, what the look. All right. Okay. We did.
Y'all did.
We did. We did. Look. Keep going. Go ahead.
So with that being said, though, somebody like a Ritter is a good pickup, maybe in the second round for the Falcons. Because I don't know if he's a first round pick, but if he's there in the second round for the Falcons, I would definitely go after him. I think it'd be huge. I think
Drafted by the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be a good pickup for them. A good pickup. They say the guy Kenny Pickett, I think you were talking about from Pitt. They say he's pretty decent.
Yeah.
They say he's pretty decent as well. But I think Malik Willis is the black quarterback you were talking about. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The black from Liberty.
Yes.
Strong arm.
Yes.
Needs some development though. Can run.
Yeah.
Also, I think they're worried about the talent that he played. But if he's having a good showing at this Senior Bowl, that can take him a long way. I know for the Cowboys, we've picked up like 11 or 13 players over the last 4 years from the Senior Bowl. So we love Senior Bowl players. So they're getting a lot of good players coming there now because they see you're getting the opportunity to get looked at by some real people. So that's awesome, man. It's awesome. I definitely think y'all should. Even I wouldn't have to ask if he's doing well. I wouldn't go after Malik Willis, but if he is doing well, you might want to give him a look. But
we're not that team to pick up somebody like that and do that.
Yeah, Desmond Ridder though, I would definitely go after him, man. I think Desmond's gonna be decent in the league. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm still.
So I'm glad we're here though. So on this Senior Bowl, do you feel that these teams right now without any coaches, do you feel like they're behind the ball now? Like you have these teams with coaches, they sent their scouts and everybody down to the Senior Bowl to watch these players.
You would hope that the current GMs for these teams that don't have coaches is doing something to keep things going until they get a head coach, so they won't get that far behind the ball. You would hope.
But you have to know what you want to look at though when you go down there, right? Like
that's true.
For your coach, you want to know what your coach like. So your coach, hey man, I need this type of player. They don't have that.
Right.
So yeah. So yes, Corey.
I'm going back a minute and a half. This man didn't play one snap for Atlanta. Not one snap.
But that's because Matt Ryan doesn't get hurt. That's because Matt don't get hurt.
No. From 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, this man didn't play one snap. And when I tell you not one snap for the Falcons, not one snap. They say did not play. I mean, look, zeros all through this thing. You know, listen, man. Look at this thing. Zeros. Hey, man, you want to play? You ain't give me no time, no burn. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah. And I think he went right after that. He was the North Carolina Rump Rangers or something like that. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Damn.
Yeah. But y'all did pick him up.
Hey, I appreciate that stat, bro.
What made me remember because I saw him in the preseason. So I was like, oh, yeah.
You saw him or you saw him play?
He played. He played in the preseason.
Preseason, okay. Yeah, that don't count. They don't count when you're looking.
They don't count. Yeah, they don't count them. Those don't go to your stats. Preseason games don't go to your stats.
At all. You get no burn on the paper.
At all. What up, Tim H, man? Welcome to the show, big homie. All right. So I was asking Chuck, man, and you as well, Corey. Does this put the teams behind the 8 ball, man, because they don't have a coach? Teams like Minnesota, the teams like New Orleans, but they're missing out on opportunities to go down there and to Alabama right now and see Senior Bowl players.
Luckily, Minnesota, they have a core already put together, right?
Mhm.
They got three gangster professionals and a secondary that's not bad. I mean, a coach with some know-withal, all you're doing is getting in the car and just fine-tuning what they have out there. And Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Thielen, they got some name brand players out there. Defense also. Now New Orleans, they're all right, you know what I'm saying? They need a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I'm just saying, like, if I had to give them, like, if you're telling me to fix this, all right, how bad is it? It was left in 75%, it was put together. It may not have been a winning team, but this is what the draft is for. This is what the offseason is for. Pick up some guys, you can signature yourself. It ain't bad. You just got to get somebody to know what they're doing, so if it were my opinion, I hope they pick somebody that don't know what they're doing for New Orleans. But to answer your question, did it put them behind the 8 ball? No.
Okay. I think it does, man. I think not having a coach over there to tell you what kind of players you're looking for, I think you need to get the same type of player that you want to coach. I think people have certain people that fits their system, and maybe they'll get a coach that doesn't really have a system. Their system goes to whatever they have on the team. That's what Mike McCarthy said he does. We haven't seen that yet, but that's what he said he does. So I guess there are coaches out there that can just give me some talent and I'll work with them. So so maybe so. All right. With what we were talking about, man, last week or Wednesday, I want to get y'all's opinion on where are y'all at with the league, as far as your trust in the league, far as is it the WWE or the WWF? Is it fake? Now with the rumblings coming out that they are paying coaches to lose games. Dez Bryant has come out and said something similar, that he felt like they were throwing a game because it was, obvious passes or obvious, situations where they weren't feeding the players that should have got the ball. Is this so? I want to know where do y'all stand now? Are y'all still in love with this, or are y'all getting a little worried about what we're seeing or hearing? What's up, you, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm getting everything that's coming out now. I'm getting a little worried. But my only concern is that why is it taking the situation that's going on for it to start coming out?
Yeah.
If these things are going on this long, and I understand, I know it's people's career and that's the way they feed their family and everything, but right is right, wrong is wrong. When I'm at the league and I don't have any more concerns about where my income's gonna come from because I'm not playing anymore,
right?
Then I shouldn't wait until now to speak up. Should have spoke up a long time ago, so I'm kind of worried.
Okay. Yeah, what's your motive now? Why are you coming out now?
Yeah.
All right, Corey.
Straight up and down, fellas. I've never trusted sports behind the scenes. Never. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, I got it from my dad. My dad was he was a prospect. You know what I'm saying? He like every not saying every dad, that was kind of decent. They get a shot. It was always something. Ain't let me because I was black or whatever it is. But I'm just saying, as you get older, you start to realize how the game is played. I've gone to high school with. I use Quincy Carter. For example, I grew. We played at Gresham Park. Quincy Carter was blue chip. When I tell you blue chip, now, and he could get whatever he wanted when it was time for him to go either play baseball or football. But then you had, I went to school with a guy, Hassan Shamsuddin. You know, guy was excellent, but didn't have the same story. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing with, you know, high school kids getting paid or you know, finding your mama a job. All right, I got another one. Remember Kevin Falk?
Yeah.
When LSU.
LSU was doing it for some years. Yeah.
Right. Kevin Falk used to ride through Southern in a S550. You know what I'm saying? I mean, S500, whatever. You know, and this is in college. You know what I'm saying? Coming and it pick up all kind of chicks on in front of the business building. Same way with T. Martin. T. Martin came to Southern one time in a Suburban that had a radio station in it. You know, that thing was so loud. I mean, T. Martin was the first person I ever seen with spinners on their rims.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Parked in front, like they parked in front of the educational building, and he was pulling them like it was pulling them. I'm like, this dude, you know, he's still at Tennessee, ain't he? You know, I mean, but so behind the scenes, man, I knew even in high school, or I give you a better example. When I was coaching little league baseball, my son, this is how I got started with coaching. You know, I mean, baseball was my first love. I started we started at a particular park, and I leave them nameless. But the kids had already been seemed like drafted. You know what I'm saying? They'd already been picked. So when my son comes up, and he was one of 13 kids, maybe 14, that didn't have a team. And so the lady, she said, "Listen, Dad, we're looking for volunteer coaches. You know, these kids don't have a team." I'm like, "What you mean they don't have a team? They don't have a team? Why?" And look, they had coaches already with uniforms. They had all kinds of, you know, stuff going on. I'm like, man. So me and a big shout out to my man Silas Manias, we took my son's team, his son, and we went all the way to the championship. We lost, but we ended up. Listen, I mean, when I say bad news bears, and my son was one of the ones out in that grass back there. Like, hey, Austin, turn around, you know, playing in the dirt. But we had about 4 or 5, and maybe one girl, I forget the names, that could play. You know, I mean, they just didn't get the opportunity. And the following year, I get a phone call from one of the rival coaches. He said, "Hey, coach, I want to see if I can get you on my squad." What? I'm on the phone like, what? You know, I said, you know, now mind you, I coached these kids for 4 years, right? From 3.5 years before I started at the company that we worked for. And, you know, I'm not saying I turned them into something, but I got them to love the game. If you know me as a coach, you know, I mean, it's going to be fun first. Right. And I got a call. He's like, "Hey, coach, I want to see if, man, if you want to, you know, get with that zero and get with a hero."
Man, come on.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, what? I said, man, let me think about it, you know, which I wasn't leaving them. So I see him at the park. Hey, man, you thought about what I said? And this is before we played them, cuz. Before we played them. I'm talking about my team wiped them up. It was like 12-9, but we won. And I'm like, so my answer was at the game. I said, why would I be at your team, you know, and my team could beat your team? Yeah, right. Said, get out of here, man. My kids, these kids came from the bottom, you know, but I know that's what I'm saying. That's the shadiness to it. He would want me to lead these children, you know, and let them, you know, let them fend for themselves. And I go, my kid, one of these kids. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, you can bring him. No. So, but that was just it's simple things like that I never trusted you know, I love the game. I love all of them, you know, but there is some distrust. And I know that the NFL is, man, look, this is the highest level of it. You know, I know that there's some stories before social media that they can tell, you know. Right. So to answer your question, I know I'll be going around the corner with it, but to answer your question, I never had it. I love the game. And I know, like you said, all these cats that are coming out to tell their stories, you know, it's pay to play. Just play. You know how you got some of these old school cats, even the Jim Crow era, just play, shut up and play. They don't want to hear your story. They just want you to play. Right. I paid money, play. Nah, man, it's no different. I'm just hoping that social media is able to bridge the gap behind the shystiness that used to happen in the game. Basketball too, blue chips, you know, all it's the same, man. Same.
Right. Jay, now you probably hear me say his name a lot, man, but he has been major in trying to tell me that, hey, man, the game's rigged. It's set up. It's set up for certain teams, or they're making it harder. So what he says is they're not trying to make this team win, but they're trying to make it hard for the other team not to win. So so with the
so they're like, I ain't gonna let you win, but I'm trying to let y'all win, but I ain't gonna let them win.
Just do your job. Just do your job. So you have certain plays that are called that normally don't get called. At what point do they call them? That type of stuff. So look out for that. And then now that you're seeing the NFL is part of DraftKings, they're gambling on themselves now. Pretty much, that's their sponsor. So they're in cahoots now with all that. So that right there is worrying me. It is really starting to worry me. Will I stop watching? Probably not. But it is starting to worry me. They've been doing stuff like that, I guess, for a long time. Now they're just profiting off of it right now. Yeah. So, all right. We got some games, I guess. I did a play something. I think I told y'all something last episode about Josh McDaniels cheating, and I heard it on the I Am Athlete podcast. I'm gonna play it for y'all, man. So y'all can hear hear DJ Williams tell the story himself. Let me see if I can get this thing to play and let y'all hear it.
San Francisco. Okay. Here's what happened. Our film guy got caught. We had to share a stadium. Got caught filming their practice.
That's the Belichick way. Say it again.
Spygate?
Say it again. That's the Belichick way.
Wait. Spygate? Our film guy got caught filming their practice. 1 week later, Josh is fired. Josh tried to say the film guy, who was his boy that he grew up with, I had whatever. And I bought you not. I believe we started out 6-0. We ended up 8-8. After that junior Spygate happens.
The junior Spygate.
We lose 6 out of 8 games, and I bought you not. Once that losing streak happened, we was having breakfast. We was in there. It's like, damn, I lost 3 games in a row. We started 6-0 on the bye week. Man, I knew we wasn't that good. We was cheating. We was cheating. On everything, we was cheating.
Belichick way.
Hey, that might explain why he has never left New England since. No, I'm not.
Wow.
This is I like I Am Athlete podcast, man, because they get the real players on. They get the players on. The players tell their story. So that was Josh McDaniels. That was about Josh McDaniels when he was in Denver as the head coach in Denver. Josh McDaniels is back, and that was before Spygate. That was what he said, the mini Spygate. So I thought that was hilarious, man. I thought that was hilarious.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
and see,
man.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure a lot of these players could tell a story, and it seemed like they washed over it, and now it's stuff they laugh at. But man said we were cheating. You know what I'm saying? We were cheating. And that's the part where he probably didn't even know it. We cheating. I thought we was good.
Like, man, I knew we wasn't that good though. Like, we stopping everybody.
Yeah, we cheating. But hey, man, listen. Big shout out to my man Madden. He said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You ain't trying to win. Trying, man. So, golly.
Well,
but you know what's
gangster?
All right, so at Southern, I was in the band after my days of trying to play ball. So back in the cut, And like I said, if you know HBCU traditions, the bands play back at each other, right? It's always who want to play the hottest hot, or let's say, for example, when you play a song, we want to play it right back at you. So we would always get somebody to go, hey, Southern playing, such so, Jackson State is playing this song. Okay, we're gonna play it right back at them. That type of stuff been going on. They call it, I guess you call that band gate. Song gate. Because if they play it and then they get all the cheers and stuff, oh man, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When the song "End of the Road" came out by Boys to Men, Jackson State they blew it. They started playing it, and you can tell we're like, oh, we finna play it right back at them. We finna throw it right back at their head. And so they played it, and everybody go crazy. So what Southern did was we played it, but then we had live singers. We had 4 dudes to come up and sing it, even do it and sing it. And I'm talking about it's like do it better than we did it. But like I said, we ain't know that they were playing. They was in Jackson, Mississippi. We in over here in Louisiana. But big shout out to Dr. Isaac Graves. He was like, listen, I need 4 guys who can blow, and we go to sing and listen. Trust. I think you remember that game. You remember that game over there, old man? You remember that game? We played y'all too when we did this in the road at the Georgia Dome.
We probably blowed y'all away too. Then.
Remember? It was a good game. Good game against South Carolina State. But we played y'all. We did that same thing. Black bill. We belong together.
We got Corey reminiscing now.
Yeah.
Corey start reminiscing.
Drumline back in the day.
Against South Carolina State.
Drumline.
We lost, but it was a good game. We lost. But
that's awesome. That's
awesome.
Awesome.
What? What'd you say, Carl?
I said we lost.
What'd
we
you
lost.
say?
I'm a grown man, man. I'm a grown man, Charlie. I can say it. We lost. I see your hat. We lost.
All right, fellas, man. We got a little game time. Look, a little game night, man. We let's play a little game. I think I got a game. My boy Chuck got a game, and Corey, you got something too?
I may have a little something. Let's go down the screen. Go ahead, get started with it.
Okay, I'll start with it, man. I want you to name that player. All right, we're gonna start off pretty simple, and then we'll try to get a little harder. All right.
Okay.
You just tell me the name of the person who's making this statement. All right. Let's see here.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play it, just play it. That's the great thing about sports.
Don't you hate it when you can't say his name?
You play to win the game.
Arizona.
It's just multiple choice.
All right, I'll give you multiple choice. All right.
You said it was easy.
Mike McCarthy. Let's go with Mike Tomlin. Let's go with Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards. Yeah.
Herm Edwards. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Both of y'all got it right. All right. Let's go to the next one.
Take my score down. Y'all be cheating.
An NFL record. That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful to perform like that. Pitiful. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
I know that. I can't remember his name. I know who he coached for, though. Can't remember his name.
All right. Let's go. Let me give you.
Do I get an extra point if I say his name before you get it out?
No.
Let's go. John McEnroe. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, ATL guy? Barry, my guy. What's going on, Trevor?
Trap. What's that? What's up, cool?
Let's go. Denny Green. Let's go Jim Caldwell. And let's go Jim Mora.
Jim Moore.
No more.
Jim Moore. Look, they'll
Yeah,
make
with-
it giving these no
coach.
I know, right? You get look, then you add the black dudes to the white dude voice.
What a black
Hey,
dude.
look, black dudes. I know, right? Ain't no black
Good,
dudes.
good. Jane Littlejohn said Pete Carroll. He said Pete Carroll.
He still got it wrong.
All right. Let's give you this one next. This one next. All right.
This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
All right. I ain't giving y'all no more names, man.
You ain't giving no more names.
You got a
Look.
I
Make it too
say
easy,
it
bro.
is.
Make it too easy.
I say it's Singletary.
Singletary. Mike Singletary.
Yeah,
That's what you
John
say?
Mike Singletary.
All right. Corey? Mike
yeah,
Singletary,
my
Corey?
secretary. Yeah, I want winners.
Okay. Yeah.
49ers.
Ding. That's right. That's
49ers,
Yeah. Get on out of here. Go on to the locker room.
You know what? And I'm gonna do this before I'm gonna give him a shout out, man, because he John Harbaugh. Is it Jim or John? Which one came before now? Jim Harbaugh, right?
John, right?
It was John Harbaugh.
Which one's in Michigan? That's John, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's John.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jim.
That's
Hey, I don't know.
Okay. So, but look,
Let's say
Jimmy
Harbaugh.
John.
Let's say Harbaugh.
Jimmy
you're
Johns.
right.
Jimmy Johns Harbaugh. That team was the foundation was put together by Singletary. I'm gonna give him some credit. You know what I'm saying? He put that, but they let him go. But that foundation was put together by Singletary. I'm gonna give him some credit for that 49er squad. Now Harbaugh came and made him into a playoff contending team, but I'm not gonna. It's sort of like how they do Mark Jackson, with that first Warrior squad. You got to give him some kind of credit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
Oh, Jim.
Jim.
Trevor said Jim is in Michigan, so that's got to be Jim.
What's up, Trevor?
All
Appreciate it.
Good. All right, another one. I got 3 more, man. We can move on to the next person. Yeah, y'all 3-0, man. Y'all 3-0. My game sucks. I need to win. All right, next.
Everybody on my team, all the rest of the soldiers that went to war with me, enjoying their summer. Enjoying it. But look at me. Look what I'm going through. I got to listen to Phil talk to me about this. For what? It's all summertime. I'm supposed to be with my kids and my wife. Chilling. I got to go through this. This is what I got to.
All right. Chuck.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
I know somebody from ATL.
Just give me a name.
Look, give your answer. Give your answer so it can be wrong and I can be ahead of you. So give your answer. so I can win.
Huh? What happened to the multiple choice, man? I thought we always did multiple choice.
We're done with that. He gave us those. He gave us. It's too late. Too late. So look. Okay, for the record, Chuck got it wrong. He's wrong. Chuck is wrong.
Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson.
Hey, look.
You trying to tell me, wasn't you, Corey?
Huh?
You were trying to tell me, wasn't you?
He was. Look, you thought he was at ATL. Look.
I thought it was ATL.
All right, 2 more. All right.
So, here we go. of the season has been emotional would be a huge understatement. Getting hurt when you feel like you have the best team you've ever had was a soul-crushing moment for me.
That's it. Play it again. Play it again.
Play it again.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
It's not gonna sound no different.
So, here we go. To say the first half of the season has been emotional would be a huge understatement. Getting hurt when you feel like you have the best team you've ever had was a soul-crushing moment for me.
Jason Garrett.
you close. You're on the right track.
That Mike McCarthy? Mike McCarthy.
Tony Romo.
Dang.
That's Romo? Oh,
That was Romo. Remember his last speech when he
that
was
was
like,
his last week.
yeah.
Hey, the part, I knew it was Dallas. I could tell it was Dallas. Just didn't know who.
All right, last one, man. Y'all are tied up right now. Somebody gotta win this one.
We ain't tied. Oh, are we tied? Okay, we tied. No, I ain't got no
No.
loss. He got more losses than I do.
Oh, you up one, Corey. My bad. You up, Corey.
Look, get it to me.
No,
Hey,
man,
look.
we tied, man. We tied.
AI.
And have fun with every flag pulled, every tackle made, every pass thrown, every run, block, sack, and touchdown scored. The audience here tonight is made up of diehard fans who feel football deep in your bones. Now, we may have ignited the fire, but you have fanned the flames. Inevitably, those flames will be whipped by the winds of change, but they don't need
Whipped by the winds of change. My man, hey,
Who you got, Chuck?
I'm gonna go first.
Chuck
My
lost.
man, Papa
Yeah.
John's. Oh, hey, listen.
It's Peyton
Better
Manning.
ingredients, better
Peyton
peas.
Manning.
Hey, man.
Papa John. Yeah, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. Ding, 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 ding.
I won.
Okay, country boy.
That's what G used to do to me.
Hey, I know, right? Hey, listen, I'm legit. Hey,
I
G,
was actually winning,
cheat
though.
for real. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. There it is. All right, man. That's it for my game, man. That's it for my game. All right, Chuck, you up next, baby.
All right,
Hey, we need y'all in the chat, man. Hey, we need y'all answers too, baby. Let me know if y'all can hear it. We
All right,
need y'all
get it up.
chat too, baby. We need y'all answers.
all right.
He said,
Seeing that-
y'all gotta write them down. We need to start writing them down and then reveal them. I know, right? Y'all won't be cheating. I know, right? I'm gonna start doing it.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Put it on the screen.
All right. Seeing this is Pro Bowl week, I got a few questions about the Pro Bowl.
Okay.
So the first question is, so do y'all want multiple choice? I'll give y'all multiple choice. Y'all will give me multiple choice.
Yeah, he gave us 3. You just did it because you were starting to lose. Don't get sensitive, Charlie. Don't get sensitive.
Okay, first question. The year of the first traditional Pro Bowl. Was it 1969, 1973, or 1971? And what I mean by traditional, when they had the Pro Bowl, it used to be AFL against NFL. What I mean by traditional is the first year that the AFC played against the NFC.
I'm gonna go with 71.
What? Give me the years again.
1973, 1969, 1971.
73. 1973.
1971 is the correct answer. Let's get started. Let's get cracking. All right, one. G nothing. Yeah. All right. Me. Look, me. Look, me, G, negative. All right. All right.
All right. So next question. In 2013, I'm not giving a multiple choice for this because y'all should know this. In 2013, the Pro Bowl started the fantasy get the teams together by going through like the fantasy style picks. In that year, who were the two coaches?
2013.
2013. The first year they did the fantasy style picks. You know where they went and picked it wasn't the traditional AFC against NFC, kind of like how the basketball does it.
Yeah.
Who were those two coaches?
Was it?
These two coaches are former players now. The two coaches are former players.
It was T.O. and Chad Johnson, right?
The first two coaches?
You said former coaches.
They were former.
Let him go with that. Let him go ahead and answer.
But they were the coaches of the team, but they were former players.
Former players, right. In 2013?
2013.
Damn.
I'm gonna go with Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson was no former.
Huh?
I said they were former
He wasn't a former player. Oh.
That's his answer. That's his answer.
I know, right?
But you got two. You got two coaches. That's only one.
What, you want me to give another wrong answer? Okay, I give you another. All right. Fantasy football coaches. Hey, man, you don't know, man. Don't do that, G. You don't know. We both don't know. Hey, man.
Y'all gonna know when I say it, though.
No,
yeah,
I do know. I do know.
He say he trying to know.
Don't try to distract me from thinking.
Hey, when the teacher asks you a question, like your brain gonna work that way. You don't know, man.
Look in the air like it's in the air.
I know, right? Look, if you do this about 30, you don't know, man.
Former players in 2013. Romo was in that coaches. Pro Bowl.
Come on, they were Pro Bowl. Oh, they were picking like this.
Yeah, they were picking Steve Young, and Troy wasn't that he wasn't that tight. Steve Young and Jim Kelly.
he looking at paper like, hell no.
Steve Young and Jim Kelly. They never were coaches in the Pro Bowl.
What's the answer? You wrong. You wrong with that. You
wrong. One was a defensive back, one was a wide receiver. Hall of Fame.
Look, you gave two hints and still.
Yeah, one was he was still playing.
Why?
Who was still playing?
Charles Woodson,
Jerry Rice, and
Jerry was one of them. Yep.
Don't do that. You so
and Deion Sanders. Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders.
There you go.
That's what it was. Yep.
We got half and half. 0.5. Look. You ain't get 0.5, 0.5, half a point, half. BG, I got 1.5. 0.5. All right, so I got 1.
Okay. This year, which team has the most players in the Pro Bowl?
This year.
You want multiple choice?
Yeah. I think I know the answer. Yeah.
Dallas, Kansas City, Indianapolis Colts.
All right.
It's Kansas City.
Oh, y'all waiting on me? Okay. Watch pieces of it. So since he already gave his answer, okay. So I saw Parsons, I saw Diggs, I saw who else did I see is Dallas? Okay. I ain't see no Colts. Did y'all see a Colt? I ain't seen no Colts.
They got a couple Colts out there.
Get some Colts out there? Okay.
Like a lot, really.
A lot of Colts. Then why you ain't choose it? Hey, Colts. I take the Colts then. Let's shoot the Colts.
Did you say Carr?
I said the Colts.
And the Colts is right.
Is it for real?
Yeah. The Colts had 7.
All right.
The Chargers and the
That's
Chiefs
point.
both had 6.
6, yeah.
No point for
Ravens,
Chiefs.
Browns, Cowboys, 49ers, and Tampa Bay
Zero,
all had
Tyler.
5.
Oh, we got 5 or 4.
Yeah, buddy.
5. They say y'all had 5.
We only had well, they added CD. So we got CD, Parsons, Anger.
He played too. He played.
Yeah. Anger.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You lost. You didn't get that question.
Who was the fifth one?
Keep going, Charlie.
I don't know. I ain't see who the player was. But to answer your question, did the Colts won because y'all know you saw who scored the first touchdown, didn't you? Who scored the first touchdown in the Pro Bowl this year?
It was what was the Leonard, Justin Leonard on interception.
Who?
Justin Leonard, Leonard on the interception. Yeah.
Oh, he went to South Carolina.
Darius Leonard, the maniac.
Yeah.
What really matters is the important thing is I won that point. So just 2.5 to 0.5.
I got 0.5 or 2.5.
You just got 0.5. You got nothing. We shared that 1 point that we got, and you just gave me this one. So I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you told him this one, G.
Right.
I thought that was the wrong answer.
No. Good.
All right,
That's
so
why I went with
this is my last question. It's not about the Pro Bowl, but about the Super Bowl.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So the question is about the Super Bowl. So
how many points is it worth? 2?
Hey, y'all make the call.
No. Okay, thank you.
I know. Right? No.
Corey.
Double or nothing. You don't want double or nothing on this, huh?
I know, right? No.
So here it is. Which team has won the most Super Bowls without losing one?
New England.
Without losing one?
Which team's won the most Super Bowl without losing a Super Bowl?
Damn.
New England.
New England lost the Super Bowl, Corey.
But you said without lose the most, but they got the most wins. They won. They went to 9 and they lost.
No. Which team which has won the most Super Bowl without losing the Super Bowl?
49ers.
New England.
I won.
They lost a Super Bowl, Corey.
He answered the question, Chuck.
Maybe I ain't understanding the question. Okay,
I'm gonna break the question down again. Which team has gone to the Super Bowl and won the most Super Bowls and has never lost a Super Bowl?
Oh, okay. So basically, which team gone to Super Bowl and they never lost? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one. I got one.
Who?
The Ravens.
No.
G over there cheating. What you doing? Hey, look forward. What you doing? What you doing?
I already picked mine.
I picked the 49ers.
Yeah, I already picked the 49ers.
Okay, who is it?
James said
they won 5. 49 won 5 Super Bowls. They never lost one.
They never lost. Yeah.
Never lost. Okay.
They never lost.
But my answer was
correct.
correct.
Wait a minute. Yes, they did.
Who did they lose to?
Kansas City.
Are you right?
Oh, yeah. These questions phony. These questions phony. So that ain't count.
That is right.
Yeah.
So that question is disqualified. Okay, you want another question?
No.
So
no.
I get.
I won.
This was right 3 years ago. So I get a point.
You get nothing.
That's
That
when-
I was
when it-
I
that's when it-
was
that's
asking
when
an
it-
incorrect question. Yeah. Yep. Jane Lil John. Yeah, I already fixed it. 49ers lost the Super Bowl. That question is null and void. You lost. G, you up. Get up. I won.
My bad.
Yep. So that's 2-0 against Chuck and G today for me. You know
that I was set up. Obviously, I was set up. I was set up to lose.
Thank you guys. All right.
Oh man, sorry about that, fella.
All right, Corey.
All right, so-
what you got, baby?
So my questions are revolving around the history of football. You know, these are history of American football quiz questions. All right. First question: what team lost to the Cowboys in Super Bowl VI? Was it the Washington Redskins, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets, San Diego Chargers?
Miami Dolphins.
What team lost to the Cowboys in Super Bowl VI? Now, let me make sure I'm doing it right. V1 is 6, right?
V1 is 6.
Yeah.
V1
All right,
is
good. Don't make me say in Super Bowl V1. V1.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins is correct.
Yeah.
All right, so it's for both of y'all. So yeah, y'all better write them down because I'm not playing that. Listen, right. Look, I write them down. I got them because I know my man one of my dudes be cheating. You know.
Yeah, you ain't cheating. You ain't playing. He believe in that much.
Right. So both of y'all got a point. All right. What was the original name? All right, Chuck, this on you now. What was the original name of the franchise known right now as the Washington Commanders? The original name.
So I'm waiting on the choices, man.
Oh, ain't no choice. Oh, okay. Let me make some choices. Okay. Man. Oh, my bad. All right. Make some choices. Okay. All right. First choice. All right. First choice is gonna be let's go with wait a minute, hold on. Let me write these down first. All right. All right, 2. All right.
Think you slick. Look.
Because they ain't give me none, so I gotta think of some good ones.
Right.
All right. Okay, so the first answer is the Washington Heat. Second answer is Boston Beanheads. Third answer is the Boston Braves. So we're just gonna do 3. What was the original name of the Washington Redskins, or known now as the Washington Commanders? So Boston Beanheads, the Washington Heat, Boston Braves. Oh yeah, we're just using those 3.
I know the answer. So
you don't know the answer.
Man, waiting.
Yeah, you waiting on me.
I know, right? Cuz might be right. Y'all had to write them down and put them up on the screen. Yeah?
Boston Braves.
James Woodjohn said the Beanheads. All right.
I said Braves.
I was actually going to it's the Boston Braves. That's what it is.
Boston Braves is correct.
Yeah. Damn.
So
how you know that, Chuck? You just guessed.
Yeah, I'm guessing. You know why I guessed? Because they went from the Braves to the Redskins, so it's associated with Indians.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so
they came from Boston.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the mascot was.
Yeah. Just like the Cowboys, they weren't first. They wasn't in Dallas first either.
No, it was their American team first either.
They came from Kansas City.
Here's what I said, right? They weren't America's team first either.
Who was it?
Nobody. There's nobody now either.
You said nobody.
That means they was first then.
All right.
But I said nobody now either.
All right. Next question. New York City had an NFL team back in the cut. All right. Which one was based? Which was based in Staten Island? What was the nickname of that team? Which are now currently the New York Giants. The nickname of this team. All right. So I'm gonna give you some. The Storm, New York Steamrollers, the Stapletons, the Stags. Once again, New York had, a team before they were, the Giants, right? Now, I'm going to give you a hint. This is in 1933. All right. In 1933, they were the Giants, but the nickname, they had a nickname for this team that came from Staten Island. All right. So the first answer is the New York Storm.
I know
New York Steamrollers, the Stapletons, the Stags. Who want to go first?
It's the Joe, you go first.
Chuck went first last time. You go first this time. Chuck went first last time. So y'all gonna switch up.
It's the New York Steamrollers.
All right. What you
I'm
say,
going
Chuck?
with the Stags.
All right. So the answer is the Stapletons. The Stapletons played in New York from 29 to 32. They were named the Stapletons before they were the Giants. You know what I'm saying? That was their nickname.
I thought you said 33. I thought you said 33.
Last year was 33. Last year was 33.
I thought you said from 18 to 32.
So you ain't listening. Don't do that. That's a good question. Don't try to do that. Try to flip it so it seemed like it was one of the legit questions. Like last year was 33. Don't do that.
In 33, they changed it to the Steamroller. Is that not right?
No, in one of those steamboats. It's the Stapletons.
It was on the water, right? Staten Island. Is Staten Island on the water?
No. Okay. Okay. You want to do that? That's fine. Look, we'll leave that with you, G. Okay.
We both got it wrong, G.
All right. So here go one that y'all should know. All right. In 1964, Minnesota player picked up the fumble and went the wrong way, for resulting in a safety when it should have been a touchdown. Picked up the ball, threw it in the end zone. Which player was this? All right. So I'm gonna give you some names. All right. I don't want to give you no names. If I give you a name, I can get it. All right.
I don't know. I
He said Leon Lit. Okay.
Dirty.
All right. Okay. First name. Ron Givens. Second name, Jim Marshall. Third name, Jim Gray. Fourth name, Tim Thompson. In 1964, Minnesota Vikings great ran a football all the way back to the end zone the wrong way.
The wrong way.
All right, Ron Givens, Jim Marshall, Jim Gray, Tim Thompson.
When Jim Marshall. Who was it, Jim Marshall?
Oh, it's your turn first. You know that, right?
It was my turn?
Yeah. G went first the first time. I mean, y'all switching up.
Jim Marshall's a popular name. I don't think Jim Marshall was playing then.
This is 1964. 1964. On October 25th, 1964, such and such picked up a San Francisco 49ers football and ran it back 66 yards.
66 yards, the wrong way.
Wrong way.
I don't know. I'm going to say, I don't think it was Jim Marshall, but I'm going to say Jim Marshall. I don't think he was playing then.
All right, so Ron Givens, Jim Marshall, Jim Gray, Tim Thompson. It's on you, G.
I'm saying, I say Jim Marshall.
Yeah, it's
All
Jim
right,
Marshall. It's Jim Marshall.
Jim Marshall.
Yeah,
Jim Marshall is correct.
yeah, Jim Marshall.
All right, so 3-3 right
I think
now.
he's playing then, though.
Yeah,
He's playing.
it was him. Jim Gray's an announcer, and they didn't have nobody named Ron back in them days. Ron Gibbons.
How you know, G? How you know?
That's an 80s, 90s name there.
Ron Gibbons.
How you know, though?
Yeah,
I know if I don't know, you don't know.
The process of elimination.
Okay.
All right, next question. So this one here, I need some thought in it. All right, so it's got two. It has two parts. Which one came first, college or the NFL? That's the first question.
Okay.
College or NFL?
College.
And then
football?
I'm gonna ask for the year. But right
You talking
now,
about-
college.
talking
I
about
mean, just
football?
football in general. Which one came first? College. Yes, football. Football. Which
Not
one
the
came
NFL,
first?
just football
College
in general.
or national? Yeah, it's gonna be either college or the National Football League. And then I said that's the first question. It's gonna be two parts to this one, right?
Okay.
So which one was formed? I mean, which one started first? And then after that, what year was the National Football League established? And I'm gonna give you some years. Y'all want to write these down? All right.
Yes.
All right. The
So
first
you asked
year.
the first part first, right?
Yeah.
So G.
So I
go
mean,
ahead, G.
or what? Yeah. Whatever. Okay. So the first is 1919,
Mm-hmm.
1920, 1941, 1922. So I need a year. I need the year that the NFL was formed, and then tell me which came first, college or the National Football League. So we're gonna use these as 0.5s together. So this will be like a tiebreaker type question. So if you get both, you get a point. If you miss one, you get 0.5. You know, maybe because y'all both tied up right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going with college first.
All right.
And I'm going with established NFL in 1941.
All right. Chuck.
So I'm definitely going with college. I'm going with 41 also. All them 19s and 20, that's too early.
Okay. All right. So it says college football reigned supreme as a form of American entertainment during that time period. So college did come first. Then they caught on to what could be after people had graduated to start the official National Football League in 1922.
1922.
1922, the
Wait a minute now.
NFL
The National Football League or the AFL?
AFL, American Football League.
The National Football League with both. The National Football League was formed, let's say, in 1922.
The National Football League?
National Football League.
We just did 100 years, right?
That was now. Remember the National Football League and the
yeah. So if it's 100 years, then yeah. So that's
22.
22.
That look, it's been 100 years. That should have gave y'all the answer.
That should have gave me. God dang it!
It just did 100. Hey,
Just
I was
did
about to say
100
this. The National Football League did 100 years.
Ah, we did. You said we got to think about it.
So y'all both got.
I did know we started in 100 years ago. I get a point for that.
No, absolutely not.
Both of y'all got college first, but listen, 0.5. Y'all had the opportunity to move up. All right.
You always trying to cheat, boy. I said 100 years first. Really?
He said 100 years. No, I ain't been 100 years. You know, but gave himself the answer. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Because y'all still tied up at 3.5 apiece, 3.5 apiece. All right, so here we go. ABC's Monday Night Football first aired in what year? All right. So I'm gonna give you some. 1965, 1970, 1975, 1981. All right, that's question number one. ABC's Monday Night Football first aired in what year? All right, then which
Monday Night
of the
Football? Okay.
Monday Night Football.
Okay.
All right, that's the first question. Which of the following was not a part of that trio that was on Monday Night Football? I'm gonna give you the names: Frank Gifford, Howard Cosell, Don Meredith, Keith Jackson. Which was not a part of that Monday night trio? Once again, Keith Jackson, Frank Gifford, Howard Cosell, Don Meredith. Who was not?
So you want which one you want? Who trying to go first?
Give me the first. It's actually G turn to go first.
My turn to go first? All right.
So what was the first year? First year of Monday Night Football.
Of Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football, the frozen tundra. That was the first Monday Night Football game. Monday night. 81 was the first
81,
game.
and then and who was not a part of that trio
in 81?
I don't know what year. I ain't finished. Look,
no, what I'm saying.
You trying to cheat in the year,
right?
In the inaugural year, that's what I mean.
In the inaugural year, I'm saying I don't know what. I ain't gonna tell you in 81, but the inaugural year. Yes,
in that inaugural year.
Because my question was, because you changed it to the inaugural year, or whatever. All right, listen, I'm saying ABC's Monday Night Football first aired in
1981. You said right? 81. Okay.
Okay, you going with 81?
81.
All right, you going with 81. So you going with
Monday
81?
Night. Not ABC's first game, but their first Monday night game. So,
all right. So viewers, so what he's doing right now is acting like he ain't never heard of Monday Night Football, and like it came on Tuesday or Thursday, or first aired on a Sunday. Listen.
So you got Frank Gifford, Don Meredith, John Madden, and who else?
All right, I ain't say John. John Madden wasn't even the answer. Wasn't even. Hey, listen, John Madden. Okay.
Frank Gifford, Howard Cosell.
And Don Meredith.
And what was the other one?
Keith Jackson, Frank Gifford, Howard Cosell, Don Meredith.
Who was not? Keith Jackson.
All right, so he got Jackson. All right, so what you got? So he got Jackson in 81. So what you got, Chuck?
I got 1975 and Keith Jackson.
All right, so Gifford replaced Jackson for the 1971 season. So Jackson was an original guy. 1970.
70. Damn.
So y'all
1970?
1970. In 1970, ABC's Monday Night Football first aired.
So who wasn't one then?
Frank Gifford. Wait a minute. Frank Gifford replaced Jackson. So my bad. Y'all both wrong. Because the answer is Gifford. Gifford was not a part of that original. Y'all said Jackson. So Gifford. Right. So my bad. No point for both of y'all.
No point.
So still at half.
You had to say it like that, Corey.
My bad. Look, y'all tricked me because y'all keep he tricked me. He keep answering his own question. Look, he tricked me.
Damn.
Okay. I got two more questions, man. All right. So
70. That's good. That's a good answer, man. Good answer. 70.
So which two colleges played in the first American football game? 2 colleges played in the first American football game. All right. First one, Rutgers and Yale. Y'all might want to write them down. Just looking at, all right. First one is Rutgers and Yale. Second one, Princeton and Rutgers. Second one is Yale and Harvard.
Harvard.
Fourth one is Princeton and Yale. So let me go over them again. Which 2 colleges played in the first American football game?
I know this one. But go ahead.
Yale and Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
Princeton and Yale. Princeton and Rutgers. And Rutgers and Yale.
It's on you first, Chuck, and I know the answer.
Harvard was in there. Why didn't he hear Harvard the second time?
He did. He said Yale and Harvard first the second time.
I went down and came back up.
Yeah, he came back up. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I just said I was going up then. How I wrote them down, then went back up. So all right, I'm gonna go over them again. Yale and Harvard, Princeton and Yale, Princeton and Rutgers, Rutgers and Yale.
Yale and Harvard.
I'll give you a hint. This game was played in 1869. So these are the oldest. They old as hell. They old schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yale and Harvard.
So what you got? Huh?
Yale and Harvard.
Yeah. That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
Okay, what's your answer? If it is a great, what's yours? Give me your great answer. Hey, that's a great answer. He's not really answering either. That's a great answer. Yeah, that's a great answer. Boy, ain't slick. Come on, boy.
Boy, he's searching, boy. He just said he knew the answer.
Look, and then here, wait for your, like, you see your facial answer. That's a great answer.
Right. Yeah. But then he said he knew. So why are you searching, G?
So what did you say again?
He said Yale and Harvard.
I said Yale and Harvard.
Yale and Harvard. Okay, and what did you say, G? You said a good answer. Okay.
And honestly, that is the great answer. And that is the correct answer. It's Yale and Harvard, not y'all and Harvard. It's Yale and Harvard.
All right. Well, y'all got it wrong. The answer is Rutgers and Princeton.
Yale and I knew it. I knew it. Dang it. I knew it.
Oh,
Rutgers
was
and
around
Princeton
then?
played
I didn't
the
think
first.
Rutgers was around then.
Wait. Oh, you said Yale and Rutgers?
I said Rutgers and Princeton.
Oh,
Rutgers and
I
Princeton
didn't know.
played the first college football game ever on November 6, 1869. The rules were similar to the modern rules of rugby, but they call it this is American football.
Oh, I thought you said Princeton and Yale. That's what I was going with. That was my first answer. But then that smile on your face kind of thought it was Harvard after that.
All right, we got to get a tiebreaker in there. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let's go up. Let's get a little.
Are you trying to find the hardest questions ever? Like
I'm just going down the line. All right, so let's do this one. What quarterback in 1994 set the NFL record in one game with 45 passes completed with 70 attempts?
And say it again.
What quarterback in 1994 set the NFL record in one game with 45 pass completions on 70 attempts? All right, and I'm gonna give you a hint.
Steve Young.
Okay, you're wrong. All right, so you don't need a hint. So Chuck, you get you a hint.
I win.
Hey, hold it. Huh?
He wrong. I win.
I know what I'm saying. Listen, you got to get it right though. You got to get it right.
Okay. All right. You can't change
So
your answer, G. This
He
ain't
decided
Jeopardy.
to defer the hint, so he already said Steve Young. All right.
I didn't even know you was doing a hint.
No,
said
you not
give me a
answer,
hint.
man.
You answer. All right. So hint. This happened in a 26-20 overtime win by the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say the question one more time. In
Dang.
1994, this quarterback set the NFL record in one game with 45 pass completions with 70 attempts.
You don't know
Minnesota.
this. You don't know this.
Minnesota
Chuck.
Vikings.
You don't know
Right.
this.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna let G back in because I'm gonna give another hint.
I know who it is. Yeah, I already know.
Why you gotta let him back in, man?
All right, well, I'll give you another hint then. Quarterback.
No more hint.
Whoa.
Right, he out then. He out. Okay, he out. But I'm saying, so I can't give you another hint then. I can't give you another hint.
No more hints.
Yeah, because I don't even know, so I'm out too.
Just throw a name out there.
Well, then
You said you know.
I know. He became a car salesman.
Who is it?
Okay, G, look, if you can get this answer, I'll give you 0.5.
Give me a point. Give me 0.5. Randall Cunningham.
Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe still has the record for the most attempts in an NFL game, 70 attempts.
I win by default. He said he knew. I get my 0.5. You guessed twice. I didn't guess
once.
Minnesota.
Both of y'all get that.
You guessed twice. I didn't guess but once. So you double wrong.
Right.
You see how he threw me off. He said he played for Minnesota.
No, he said the game. He said Minnesota played in the game. He didn't say who he played for.
That's not what I heard. Corey he's trying to confuse us, man. These are trick questions.
I'm only answering the question how it come right here.
Give me one more, man.
All right, let me.
Give me a good one.
We gotta get. Let me see here.
We going on 2 hours because of your questions.
I know, right? My question is okay. Which of the following team is not a member of the National Football Conference?
Oh, I know this. Go ahead.
I ain't answering this. This is too easy. Okay. I got one. That one was too easy. Which of the following threw the most interceptions in a Super Bowl? Most interceptions in a Super Bowl. Jim Kelly, John Elway, Fran Tarkenton, Roger Staubach. Which quarterback threw the most interceptions in a Super Bowl?
Whose turn to go first?
It's actually G turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah, your turn. You don't be
Jim
doing
Kelly.
right.
Jim Kelly.
HBC champion.
Fran Tarkenton.
G. Jim Kelly.
He threw 4.
No, man. Fran Tarkenton threw 4 too.
Not on this one here. Look, Kelly and the Bills threw 5 interceptions
to the Cowboys.
Yeah, against the Cowboys. And
no, that was no fair question. No, I protest. That involves his team, man.
What's your protest?
No, that involves his team. He's supposed to I protest.
What's your protest? Chuck, what's your protest?
Is that involved his team, so he was going to know it. Come on now.
He asked you one about your team.
No. Not for the win.
Because it was against the team?
No. But yeah, because it's against his team. He don't know his team.
Did he ask you about the
man?
But the answer was Jim Kelly, though.
I've been set up again.
Look, one of your questions was about the Washington Redskins. You didn't know it.
But it went for the win.
Look, there you go. There you go. He want extra time and overtime. You want the one that want extra time. I want to be able to kick too. No, man.
That's a travesty, man. That's a travesty.
I am the champion. I am the champion.
By protest.
You know what?
I'm going to the lead.
Hey, you know what? Let me do this here. All right. Just to see if we did have a consolation answer, if you can get it. All right. What was the most lopsided championship in the NFL? Lopsided.
Champion or Super Bowl?
Champion. You know what? It says championship score. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
We're gonna do that one. Well,
but I'll say this here. But I'll do this here. The Bears beat the Redskins 70-0 in 1940.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it is. Little bit. That's all I got, bro. We over 2 hours, man.
Man,
I didn't find that funny, man.
Hey, man.
First you give him an easy answer, and then you throw a pot shot at that about my team.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. You got
I'm
me
like
earlier.
you now. I'm kind of everything this right now.
My
Look,
dog.
James put y'all in Harvard. Y'all.
Yo, that's what I said. Y'all in
Okay.
Harvard.
I went to y'all. University.
Oh man.
Oh man, my dog. Hey, man, it's been a long show.
Yeah,
A great episode, though, man. Great episode. Episode 88 in the books. 88, man. It's been a quiet chat line today, man.
Yeah.
It's been quiet today. But hey,
We gotta-
y'all come back and watch it. Y'all gonna watch
We're
the
gonna have
great
to
show.
figure out. We're gonna have to figure out for those who are here. You know, we got to figure out the Super Bowl schedule. In my mind, you know, shoot, we might just do a watching with G. You know, with KPG, because I know it's gonna be some. I mean, we may not want to, you know, sit there and answer questions when we're trying to watch the Super Bowl, but I know we got a lot of good receptions when we were actually especially it's a Cowboy game. You know, I mean, it might be good to that, but we'll figure it out, y'all. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. We'll brainstorm and see what we come up with. We'll try to get that done in a week, man. See what we can do. All right, fellas. Man, we appreciate y'all. James Littlejohn. My guy Trevor, man. Thanks again, big dog, for checking in. My new subscriber or new person.
Whatever that name was.
Hey, we thank you. We thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends and tell them your family members to subscribe as well. Tim H, man, appreciate you, dog. Thanks for jumping in the chat. And everybody else that may see it later on, man, we thank y'all. We love y'all. Oh, my bad. We do have 2 new subscribers, man, to the channel. I do want to say welcome, Kanisha Davis. Welcome to Talking with KPG.
Subscribe.
He just subscribed Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot for supporting. We appreciate you. And my dog Vinny, thank you, Cuzzo. We appreciate you joining in, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I know this is your first time, man. So check it out, man. Give us your comments. Let us know what you think. And we will see y'all on Wednesday, baby, at 8 o'clock, man. For my guy Chuck, HBCU champ. For the Caters realist, my guy Corey Davis. And for our guy that's not in, Prince, man, we thank y'all. We love y'all, man. We'll see y'all. We're going to take y'all out on this. Nah, hell no, we're not. It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 hours. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Holla. Later.